Good morning. Welcome to Martin Gardens. It is pretty early in the morning. It is extraordinarily humid, but I don't want it to be humid and also hot later. So here I am right now in my PJs. We're keeping it real. I know I haven't updated you about the garden in general as a whole, so I'm going to be a little bit more thorough, but I want to show you what's been growing. So the kale has been amazing. No more worms. I've actually been able to, you might be able to see off of the bottom ones here, I've actually taken some leaves off of it, and it's been pretty good. I mean, it's kale. So the things that I put it in generally hide the actual flavor of it. So, but I mean, that's how I like most of my greens, let's be real. There are already so many tomatoes. I've harvested a couple times. These, I believe, are the poblano peppers. They are starting to come. We have more poblano peppers here as well. That might be a bell pepper, just because of how thick it is. I may or may not have messed up the peppers again this year. Who knows? But these honeycomb hybrid tomatoes are just so sweet and so yummy. I love them. This over here, we have a bunch of the San Marzano plum tomatoes. And some of them are starting to turn. Now, I think in the case... actually, let me double check before I say something. Yeah, I think in the case of the ones that have the little... You see the little black spot on it? That's bottom... What's it called? Bottom rot or something? Those ones do tend to turn their color faster. That doesn't necessarily mean they're riper or sweeter, so I'm gonna leave that alone. Bottom end rot, that's what it's called. And it comes from inconsistent watering, which I'm trying, but I can't predict what the weather will do, so we're doing our best over here. Marigolds are still thriving. Lots of flowers and fruit. It's just, I'm excited. Look at this one. This one has an eggplant growing. I'm excited about her. And this one has, like, I'm not sure if they've been, oh, yep, that's a fruit growing too. Look at that. One of my other tasks this morning is to put up the extra length of chicken wire up here to trellis these green beans, which are seeking the sky. Look at this one. Wow. They want something to cling on to. I will give it to them. Even this cucumber actually is putting out, you can see it down there, putting out more feelers, looking for more things to cling on to. So I will have to accommodate that. And over here are more peppers and cherry tomatoes. Some of these pepper plants have done a little bit better than others. Oh, you'll see some powder there. I went ahead and put down some fertilizer. This is the first time, besides the initial planting, that I am putting down some fertilizer, just because all the fruits are coming up and I want them to have good nutrients. These are the butternut squash. It's too early in the morning for me to think. And I've taken all the butternut squash and I've put these little protective bags around them to try to keep the squirrels from getting at them, because I noticed there was one over here that you might notice the little scratchies, bite marks on them. They were starting to come from a butternut squash. So I fixed that. Okay, so I need to explain this situation. So remember how right here, as you can see, there is a Roma tomato plant. And over here there's a hole. Well, there used to be a cherry tomato plant here. And I moved it to here. And it was staked up, like, not super, super high, but it fell over. And I did not notice. And okay, so zoom in. I didn't notice when it happened. I only noticed it hours later. So you see this, like, this is the main stem of it, of the part that like slumped, and it's twisted and it looks like brown and kind of crunchy. Like, I'm scared that if I try to put it back up, then it will further break the stem. And you can already see the part of the plant. Like, you see the crispy bits. And these tomatoes will probably never grow. Oh wait, that might not be connected. Anyway, so half of this plant has fallen over. It is still producing fruit, so I'm gonna keep watering it, but I'm afraid to like do anything to try to fix it, because what parts of it are getting water are doing fine. So I'm just gonna keep letting that do its thing, question mark. Moving on to the big tomatoes. I was worried when I started seeing these ones turning red when I didn't even see them turn yellow first, that they had the bottom end rot thing going on here. But look at this. Look at here. Look at this. Look at this. Look at that. They're perfectly whole tomatoes with no blemishes. So the rule of thumb, they say, is that as soon as they blush all the way around, you can pick them and let them finish ripening on your counter, because they have everything in them that they need to finish ripening. But I think that one in particular, or these two, I'm a little scared of pulling it too early, so I'm going to let them go for a day or two more. That one over there too. And then we'll have our first big tomatoes, and that's really exciting. And then over here we have the squash, the zucchini. No squash this year. I realized, looking down here, there was a big zucchini that I didn't realize. That's probably been there for a while. Look at how bulbous it is, but I will pick him. And then this one over here has one. Oh, there he is, growing down there. And that probably needs a couple more days. And there's one here. I really love zucchini. It's so easy to use it. And then these are jalapenos. These are as well. They're growing phenomenally. Back here are more, I had thought when I planted them that they were poblano peppers, but I think they might be just straight up sweet peppers because they're growing quite bulbous. You see that? And I don't have any fruits on this one yet, but I have a lot of flowers. And then the eggplant. And then these three peppers that I still haven't done anything with. They're hanging. I give them water. They don't bother anybody. Oh, and look at this. My okra. I have my first okra. Come on, focus. Focus, okra. There you go. There you go. And I really love okra flowers, and if I can get one that's open, I will show you, because it's one of the prettiest flowers in the garden. My favorite flower is the eggplant, but the okra comes in second. Go Google it, it's worth it. My garlic is done, obviously. I showed you all that. And in the side yard, the Jerusalem artichokes, typically they're ready for harvest by fall. I think because I just put those in this year, I think I'm just going to let them go and let them continue to propagate for another year, and I'll probably wait and harvest those in 2027. So I'm just going to leave those alone. I might not update you on those anymore, but I'm going to put up another piece of trellis for the green beans. I'm sure that will start producing fairly soon as well. So I will keep you up to date. Okay. Bye. I love you. Bye.